So can I get your first and last name, please?
My name is Hailey Sanchez,
And what position do you play?
center back and center forward.
Center back and center forward. That's awesome. And then what high school do you go to? And then what year are you going to?
Hope Christian High School, I'm going into my senior year.
So I understand that you made a verbal commitment to a college. Which college did you choose?
I recently verbally committed to play soccer at Sam Houston State University in Huntsville, Texas.
And what made that school the right choice for you?
Just when I went there, it felt right. So many things lined up perfectly. The coach reminded me exactly of Amy Fankum. The girls came up and said hi to me, all of them, right away. They gave me a hug and they were so nice. And that was really important to me in college, was finding a team where I could find a Hope Christian culture again, because now that I've had it, it's not something I can give up.
Okay, so last season you scored 20 plus goals. Last year's season was undefeated, and you guys were ranked 11th in the country, if I got that correct. So,
Yes.
what can people be expecting from Hope this year?
The same that Hope has always brought to the table. It's not necessarily about the fact that we've won before, because we cannot just go off of the fact that we've won before. We know that that can be taken away any moment. So you can just expect Hope to be the same hardworking girls that have been there ever since Amy Fankum took over the program and has pushed us to be something greater than just a high school soccer team. You can expect girls who want to be there. Lots of high school cultures, there's just not a lot of players who want to be there. And I think Hope is just full of so many players who want to be there. And like, even apart from my goal scoring, I wasn't even the top scorer on the team. My little eighth grader, Brooklyn Fankum, she scored 32 goals last season, and she was only an eighth grader. So it's just phenomenal stuff like that. You see eighth graders doing incredible things. You see seniors keeping up with what they've always done. So stuff like that from Hope.
And is there anybody else that we should be keeping an eye out for this year?
All of them, literally all of them, even girls off the bench, they just all want to be there. They work so hard. But I would say Bryson Fankum, she's coming back from an ACL injury that prevented her from playing last season, and she is so strong. She's the one player I do not want to go into a 1v1 with, the one player in my entire life. Mechi Garbarino, and I probably mispronounced her last name, but she's also was an eighth grader. She's going into her freshman year, and she is so phenomenal. I don't even know how to say it. She's just so good at everything she does. She's so technical. Madison James was an eighth grader. She is one of the most phenomenal keepers, if not she is the most phenomenal keeper I've ever seen in my entire life. And Mason Ricker is also going to be a senior with me. She is so clean in everything she does. She works so hard. And I have to add Isla Stansfield. She is the fastest girl on the pitch every single time. And there's so many. I mean, all the other girls, they are so, so good. But those are my girls.
I'm pretty sure there's a ton to choose from, but what are some memory moments that stick out of just like the highlights of last year?
A weird highlight is actually when we were losing to Pius in the semifinals. We were losing to them 1-0 down at halftime, and that was a really, really bad feeling. In the least cocky way possible, I've never lost state, so I didn't really know what that felt like until we were down a goal. But we were sitting there at halftime, and it was rainy, and it was kind of very unreal. But I just remember leaning back on the fact that I know how hard I've worked, and I know how hard my teammates have worked, and we could just lean into that in the second half because we knew who we were and we knew what we could do, and that did end up pulling through. We scored 2 goals and we made it through to the final.
Perfect. And then, so I got to ask too, because just like the culture of it too, there's so many people that are passionate fans, both on your side and rooting for the other team.
Yeah.
Who brings the most energy, like an opposing team?
Same
crowd
Pius.
noise?
Every single
Same
time, same
Pius.
Pius. It's
Okay.
always same Pius. We get super, super rowdy crowds with them. Their parents are usually they have lots and lots of parents there every time. Their student section does not disappoint, especially in state. So we usually like when we don't have to play them in state, pretty much because of their crowd. Their crowd is so big and so loud, and they are not worried to attack Hope, and then Hope always retaliates. It is a rivalry.
And then, is there anybody that you just love matching up against, that you love playing, that it's like there's that mutual respect there, that you love the way that they play, you know, that they're going to bring it every time?
I would say Academy. My club coach, Andrew, he's the head coach at Academy, and him and my head coach at Hope are like best friends, and they embody that rivalry so well because they respect each other so much, and I respect Academy, and I think they respect us. My best friend is their goalkeeper, Sophia Hassan. She's so talented, but as a striker, I respect her, but I'm working just as hard to score on her as she is to save my goals. So it's always really good competition. It can definitely get heated sometimes, but I think they respect us and we respect them, and it's just going to be like that.
Perfect. And then, is there anything that you guys do as a team to build that rapport, to build that team chemistry? Do you guys like, I don't know, go out to Sonic or go to Dion's? Like, is there anything that you guys do to off the field?
We always do a lot of team building stuff. We always stay to watch our team boys games and whatever, but I wouldn't say that the team building is necessarily built outside of it. It's what we do in summer. It's our preseason because we spend so much time around each other and we do such hard work in the summer. And something I've always said is you get closest with the people you do the hardest things with. And preseason is really, really hard for us. It just always is. Mentally, we're doing so much fitness. We're working so hard and we're getting so prepared that you don't even realize how hard you're leaning on the people next to you and how badly you need them until you get into the season and you realize that someone you didn't even talk to at the start of the season is one of your best friends. So that's where our team camaraderie is built, and our chemistry is pretty much solely in preseason because we work so hard, but we do it together.
And then who are some players, like if you had to put a Mount Rushmore of just influential footballers in your life, who would you put up there?
Who have already graduated or what?
It could be you play on the same team with them. They were maybe on a team above you, college, professional,
Right.
national, anybody.
First of all, my cousin, Hailey Sanchez. I'm sure most people watching know her name. She went to University of New Mexico. She's broke our school record multiple times. She went All-American. She was so good, and I always looked up to her for the longest time, and I still do. I practice with her all the time. She's just so good at everything she does, and I also got the class with Xylee Dominguez. She also went Division I to Houston Christian. She is just a phenomenal player, and just those players who showed me what real hard work is, I would put them on Mount Rushmore.
Perfect. And then so just some quick and fun questions for people to get to know you a little bit.
Right.
So first off, what is your go-to karaoke song?
Oh, Umbrella by Rihanna. We
Nice.
actually play karaoke with our team all the time, and
Okay.
we always use that song.
Okay, cool. And then what is the go-to spot around Hope?
It's probably the same for La Cueva too, because Hope and La Cueva are so close. But Chick-fil-A and Chipotle, like that whole area, is right in the middle of those schools. So
It's like the Blaze Pizza and all that
Yes.
stuff, right?
yes,
Okay, cool. And then pre-game rituals. Do you have one? Do you have like a hype-up song that you go to?
I do. So I always pray before my games,
Okay.
right before the whistle blows. I think it's really important to ask my God, like, protect my teammates, protect me, give me another game. Please, this sport means so much to me. I always do that. We have this song that Hope plays, and we've played it ever since I was a freshman or eighth grader. It's called Heads Carolina. We always play that when we're doing our open the gate drill to just like loosen up our hips, and we always do open the gate in sync. So that's some of our, oh, I'm sorry, I forgot the most important one. We always do, ever since maybe 2 seasons ago, pregame worship, and we probably look a little bit weird, but we get in our huge circle and we just start singing worship songs, and we've done that before every single game for the past 2 years.
Perfect. And the last question, have you seen Superman yet?
I have,
movie?
yes.
Nice. So obviously Superman has a kryptonite.
Mhm.
What would you say your kryptonite is? I mean, I would say mine is like Uncrustables, like those peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. I can down like 10 of them, and I'm proud of it. No, I'm just kidding. But still, that's my kryptonite. What would you say is your kryptonite?
Like a food
Anything. Yeah, food
that I
or
could
just like,
have a lot of.
or if there's like a certain TV show that comes up, it's like, oh, okay, I got to watch that. Or
Mm,
I don't know, something like that.
oh my gosh, I don't know. Kryptonite is probably Pepsi. I drink a lot of Pepsi. I love Pepsi. I don't know.
Pepsi,
I
not,
just like Pepsi so much.
not Coca-Cola.
Not Coke. I like Coke, but Pepsi is the superior one.
Perfect. All right, cool. Well, hey, good luck during the rest of the season.
Thank you so much.